was Stefon Diggs with the Patriots and the Patriots cap reality. So when I saw a reporter from the from NBC Sports Boston, I said, he was like, the Patriots could move on from Diggs this offseason. The Patriots could, I'm like, what? And then I looked into his contract and I'm like, well, he signed a 3-year deal last year in 2025. And we were very excited as Patriots fans to get Stefon Diggs. However, though, he's owed around $26.5 million and represents the largest cap charge on the roster behind one other veteran. So that's my biggest thing. It's like, Stefon Diggs has had a lot of off the field stuff. We knew that when we signed him last year. We knew that we were taking on a situation like this, but we desperately needed a wide receiver one. We didn't think we were going to be in the situation that we were going to be in going all the way to the Super Bowl. And of course, people are, going to be up in flames about the Pats making the Super Bowl this past season. We've been having some fun with that on social media. However, though, it is very interesting to talk about because if the Patriots move on from Stefon Diggs, they only owe him $6 million. So maybe you take the option and you say, hey, you know what, Stefon, you were great for us for the year that you were here, but $26.5 million is a lot of money. There's a lot of other receivers out there that we could pay. We might be able to swing a trade for A.J. Brown for the Philadelphia Eagles. That could happen. There's other receivers out there as well. So, but then they also run the risk of losing a wide receiver one in Stefon Diggs. And is Stefon Diggs going to be more productive than he was last year? Now, of course, last year was his first year with Drake May and the Patriots. He was coming off the ACL injury. We didn't even know if Stefon Diggs was going to return until week 4, week 5 of the season. That wasn't the case. He came back week 1, which was crazy to see, even though, he tore his ACL the previous season in October. I'm pretty sure it was against the Indianapolis Colts. However, though, if I'm the Patriots, I'm not picking up Stefon Diggs' $26.5 million option. There's no way that he deserves that kind of money. I know he's a productive receiver, but I think there's other guys out in the market, and I think there's more money to be spent on the roster than pay him that money. At first, when I saw this, I was like, does this make sense? The Patriots really would move on from Stefon Diggs this early? But we knew this could potentially happen when we signed him last March in 2025. So the Patriots could save around $16.8 million against the cap if they cut him, of course, before June 1st with a manageable dead money hit. So Diggs said he expects to be back with the Patriots. I don't know if I see it at $26.5 million. And maybe, but the problem is you're picking up that part of the contract, and he's going to be 32. There's uncertainty about whether the team will want to carry that cap charge into 2026. Like, are we committed to that when we could spend more money on other areas on the roster and we could go cheaper? Heck, you could probably get 2 receivers for the price of one. Now more than I think about it than anything. Like Stefon Diggs is $26.5 million that he's going to be against the cap. We cut Stefon Diggs. We only owe him $6 million. You can go get potentially 2 other receivers, or you go get a receiver and you get a tight end. Like Isaiah Likely is out there. He liked to comment that he wants to come back home to Boston. So you have that there as well. So, there's a lot of questions to be raised about the whole Stefon Diggs stuff. He was productive last year. He had 1,000 yards. We didn't, of course, but that's a lot of money to be owed by a player.